So in this very brief video, I want to walk you through how you would access some of the non-authoritative guidance, specifically that is located on the FASB website. You can see I've gone to the FASB website, which is www.fasb.org. And on the top here, you'll see several different menu items. We're going to go first of all to the standards, and we're going to go right over here to concept statements. And if you scroll down, what you see here are all of the concept statements that make up the conceptual framework. So we walked through these. For example, here is concept statement number 7 that has to do with using cash flow information and present value. Now, you'll notice it was issued in February of 2000, and then there are 3 links here. We'll start from the right and work our way over. Status just gives you the status. It was issued February 2000. It affects no other pronouncements, and it is affected by no other pronouncements. Okay. Then, if we move one step over to as issued, you're going to have to accept terms every time you go in to one of these things. This was the original February 2000 pronouncement, and you can read through. It's got several pages clearly, and you have the highlights. Then you're going to have some definitions and then go into the detail. Now, if we go back, you can click on as amended. And now you'll see copyright date of 2008. So this has been amended subsequent to its original issuance. And this document has those amendments in it. So everything's there for each of the statements. Now you'll notice down here there are a few statements that are identified as having been superseded. Those have been replaced by more recent statements. So those are your concept statements. Now, if we go back to the standards, we can walk over here to accounting standards updates issued. That was another non-authoritative guidance we mentioned. So here it explains what an ASU is. And then if we go down, they're listed in order of issuance. So in 2020, there was update 2020-05 that has to do with revenue from contracts with customers. We'll click on that. Again, we have to accept the terms. And there is the document that outlines the updates that were made. This was just issued in June of 2020, so this is hot off the press here. So there are your accounting standards updates. Now, there's another thing I want to show you on this web page, and let's go over to the reference library, and you'll see superseded standards. These superseded standards are the standards that were in place at the time of the codification. So they were effectively superseded by the institution of the codification. And you can see there, it's the original FASB standards, FASB interpretations, staff positions, EITF abstracts. That's EITF is the Emerging Issues Task Force. This is the subgroup that looks at new issues that have come to light. And then if you move down here are the pronouncements, and you can access them. The first 25 are here. Notice number 25 was issued in 1979. 168, the last one prior to codification, was issued in June of 2009. And again, you can see, similarly to the concept statements, the status. There's a summary you can go into, as issued, as amended. Then, one last thing I want to show you, AICPA copyrighted standards. Click on that. And what comes up are the pre-FASB generally accepted accounting principles. So remember we talked about Accounting Principles Board Opinions, APB, that was the immediate predecessor to FASB, and then Accounting Research Bulletins, which were published by the Committee of Accounting Principles. These are all copyrighted by AICPA. So remember, these organizations were under the umbrella of AICPA. Then you also have some practice bulletins, accounting interpretations, other documents that the AICPA publishes. So anything that falls into that category, you can find here. And again, all you have to do is scroll down, find the one you're interested in, click on it, and it will come up. So that's just an overview of the non-authoritative guidance that you can find on the FASB webpage. So I know you will have some homework questions that will ask you to go into this. So I wanted to give you just a brief overview of how you might locate things.